Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Healthy Living event sponsored by the Juice Plus community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carole Turbo. I am a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. I also carry many other hats. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a mama. I'm a CrossFit coach. I do personal training. I help people with nutrition, and that is truly my passion. My passion is nutrition and just teaching people that food really can heal the body. So tonight you're going to be hearing from myself and some of my teammates. We've all joined on a mission to inspire healthy living around the world. And I'm going to start tonight by introducing our product line. Our product line is simple and will continue to be simple because it's food. It's food that our bodies need on a daily basis. Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And I'm going to start tonight by showing you our tri-pack. This is the fruit, the vegetable, and the berry blend, the green, the red, and the purple. These blends are 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule. They're better than organic, non-GMO, picked at the peak of ripeness with an NSF seal of approval. And what that means that what is in the product is on the label. For instance, this is our berry label. And on our berry label, it reads raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, cranberry, pomegranate, grape, blackcurrant, blackberry, elderberry, artichoke, and cocoa. We also have a full spectrum of plant-based omegas. Our omegas are omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Like I said, a full spectrum, plant-based, meaning that they're normally you always hear like, get your omega-3s, get your fish oil and get your fish oil in. Well, what Juice Plus has done is they've bypassed the fish. Fish actually eat algae to get their omegas from. And so we went straight to the source. So our omegas are plant-based via algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, and more. Love the omega blend. The 4 capsules together are just amazing. We also have our complete protein powders in chocolate and vanilla. These are great. I always take one in the morning with my capsules. We have a new product that just came out not too long ago called Perform. It's got more protein per serving. I use that one when I work out. I work out every day, and I love having my Perform during my workout. It makes a huge difference in my workouts. And last but not least, we have a really cool tower garden. It is an aeroponic growing system that waters itself. It has LED lights that lights itself. I know it's May in Indiana, but we are not warm yet. Mine is still in my hallway. We haven't hit those temperatures where I can take it outside. As soon as I can, I'm wheeling that thing outside. But I've been growing all winter long in my hallway, fresh herbs and lettuces and produce that we just get to eat fresh every day. I don't even have to worry about going to the grocery store for that. So if you haven't heard about the Tower Garden, you've got to check it out. Ask whoever invited you to this call because the Tower Garden is amazing. So about this lineup of speakers, Jennifer New has brought, she's a national marketing director with the Juice Plus company, and she has brought some people from her team that are going to share their Juice Plus stories, their product stories, their business stories, and just let us know what Juice Plus has done in their lives. Jennifer, welcome. I'm excited to have your team and yourself on the call tonight.
Thank you, Carol, for having us on the call. So hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer New. I'm a national marketing director, certified health coach. I'm married to Nelson New, a dedicated pediatrician. And I have twin girls, Bethany and Christine, and son Daniel. They're all teenagers. My mother died of cancer when I was 11, and I was chronically ill for 17 years, every year with a very weak immune system, with anemia, and I used to faint. I had gingivitis, bleeding gums, constipation, allergies, lung infections, and low energy. We lost our first daughter, Alexis, possibly from my virus, which affected her when I was pregnant. So praying for twins and a baby boy, I was blessed with what I pray for. But having twins age 2 and a newborn son, I was exhausted from sleep deprivation and microwaving many meals and became diabetic. The kids and I were sick for 18 months, every month. And Nelson prayed every single night for 18 months that God would heal me of my diabetes and that I could eat fruits again because I wasn't eating fruits. So I was introduced to Dr. and Mrs. Winston, who are a godsend, November 1st, 2008, by my late pastor, Jack Chow. Nelson read the peer-reviewed medical studies, and he said, wow, this is the real thing. He had never seen all these things that the patients bring in with clinical studies, but this was a real deal. So we got on Juice Plus immediately as customers. Nelson refused to sign up as a distributor because it sounds like a salesperson. Dr. Winston finally said, Nelson, wouldn't it make sense that you took care of your own patients instead of sending them to me? So Nelson felt like, oh, I'm burning Dr. Winston. Okay, I'll sign up reluctantly. That's what he thought. So since I have added Juice Plus to my diet, I have more energy. I stopped taking daily naps. My gums are not bleeding anymore. I'm more regular, no more allergies. I had a wart on my body that I thought was cancerous and it's faded over the years. Better mental clarity. My immune system is stronger. My circulation is better and no more anemia. My husband has not had his annual flu, being a pediatrician, since February 2009. He only feels something coming on and rests and then gets better. We started sharing Juice Plus from a heart of conviction passionately and felt a moral and ethical responsibility to share this powerful knowledge. I saw this as a matter of life and death. What really compels me to keep on sharing Juice Plus is, had I known about this, I would not have lost my daughter, Alexis. Now this pain has become my passion and my ministry. The first 6 years, I treated Juice Plus like a hobby. But after my uncle died, a sense of urgency came into my heart for fearing my father may one day go without knowing Jesus as Lord and Savior. And that made me cry and became my why. It cost me about $10,000 each time when I take my family overseas to China to see him. And I bring a lot of Juice Plus for him too. But since I reached the national marketing director level in 2016, I was able to visit my dad twice a year without burdening my husband financially. The past year during the pandemic, while so many businesses were affected, my Juice Plus franchise, so I call it franchise because we've made so many friends in this business. They're my best friends now. They're all on my team. My franchise grew more than ever. And so my paycheck was a reflection of the number of lives we have helped save over the past few challenging years. I give God all the glory and honor that he kept my husband safe in his practice, and knowing that Juice Plus has supported his immune system for such a time as this. He didn't have to close. However, last year when his father died, my pastor died, and his wife died, all within that 1 month. And then my husband, under stress, he hurt his back. He was out for a few days. He couldn't work. But my paycheck kept growing. I had the peace of mind knowing that God already provided this business and this mission, or we call it ministry, business and ministry for me before I even knew that I needed. So now I'm going to introduce to you one of my teammates, Charlotte Glynn, and she's a mother of 2, and she is a mom on a mission. Charlotte, can you share your story?
Hi, I'm Charlotte Glynn, and I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was introduced to Juice Plus by my beloved friend Ruth about 4 years ago. And at that time, I was going through a difficult period in my life. I was having major problems with keeping up with productivity on my job as a claims adjuster. I had worked for this major company for 20 years. And my personal life and marriage was far from good. So a major stress-related issue I had was overeating for comfort. My body weight climbed to it was close to 250 pounds. It might have been over 250, which resulted in pain with me walking. And I had severe adult acne with hyperpigmentation and depression. I prayed to God for relief and healing. My prayers were answered when Ruth shared Juice Plus with me. She shared her life-changing experiences and concerning nutrition and health and a business. Y'all, I had hope. I was beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I placed my order. I ordered everything: the fruit, the veggies, the berries, the omegas, and the shakes. So what I did within the next few weeks after she shared the information with me, I started to follow the directions on the package, the serving sizes. And then, y'all, I started to see results. It was amazing. I started to get more energy. I even was able to start walking without pain. And I also, it took over about a year or so, I started to see some great weight changes. And I lost about 20 pounds. And then I started, as a result of losing that first initial 20 pounds, I started to make some other simple changes in my life. I started drinking more water and walking and trying to get more sleep. That was a tough one. I'm still working on that. And, but as a result, I've lost almost 45 pounds. In fact, it's over 45 pounds. I got on a scale today. It's over 45 pounds. And I was able to participate in 2 5Ks. Now, that's something that 4 years ago, when I could hardly walk, I wouldn't have been able to do. But I didn't run them, y'all. I walked to the finish line, but I did finish it. And other than that, I've just been so excited because my skin got clearer because I had that severe hyperpigmentation. And I also have a lot more energy. Now, there was an added bonus too. I became an entrepreneur, my own business. So I let go that job, or should say they let go me, but it was a blessing because now I'm my own boss. I get to wake up in the morning and look at myself and say, good morning, boss. And I make my own hours. And the Juice Plus has afforded me to be able to pay a few bills now from the benefits from bonuses from my own business. Also, I've been able to meet new people, make new friends, and share this exciting product with people so that they can have their own health, see some experiences with their own health improving. Now, Juice Plus does not state that they'll cure or treat any diseases, but I know it supplemented my health, my nutrition. Getting all the 32 raw fruits and veggies in my diet really, really supported my immune system. And it gave me those wins with losing the weight and getting better, clearer skin. Now, I actually have a prompt. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm gonna show it to you what I looked like 4 years ago. That was me. Okay. Now doing what I'm doing, following the requirements on the package. I shouldn't say requirements, the servings on the package of the food, and developing some good eating habits and some better small steps to making better habits for my nutrition. I'll be on Juice Plus for a long time. I'd just say the rest of my life, I'll be on Juice Plus. And now I have a great business. I'm meeting people, sharing the business, and I have an opportunity to earn a comprehensive medical benefits package. You know, a lot of entrepreneurs in their businesses, they don't have comprehensive medical packages, but Juice Plus does. So I'm excited about it. And I'm seeing a lot of positive changes in other people's health and finances. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And I'll be on Juice Plus the rest of my life. Now I'm going to introduce you to a good friend of mine, Miss Joyce McDonald. She is a QSC in our business from Maryland. She's a grandmother. She's actually a YouTuber blogger too, mixing it up with Gigi. She's a hairstylist, and she went from having pages of food allergies and chronic pain to living an active life and sharing the mission of health. Joyce, you can take it away.
Joyce, you're muted. You need to unmute. There you go, hon. And then start over. Down at the bottom, you should have a mute button maybe. I'm going to ask you, it should show up. No? I don't think I can unmute you. Hold on, let me see.
There you go. Okay,
There you go, you got it. All right.
Okay, thank you, Charlotte. And you did mention that I'm a grandmother, but I'm also a Gigi of 5, which means great grandmother of 5. And I will start off with my business story, which I've adopted from Chris Drobes, who holds one of the top positions in our company. And it says, I help people secure their financial future with supplemental or full-time income. I also help them prevent disease and illnesses and slow down the aging process. And that's what I say to everybody I meet, and then I'll stop and let them talk. And I am so blessed that I'm a part of this company since 2019. And now I'll go ahead and start with my product story, which of course, Juice Plus makes no claim, no health claims, no medical claims. But before Juice Plus, I have a plethora of health problems, too many to remember, so I have to write them down. And so what they are, I suffered from chronic neck pain, diverticulitis, diabetes, high blood pressure, sciatica, iron infusion annually, acid reflux, leaky gut syndrome, and 4 pages, as Charlotte says, of food allergies of some of the most common foods that we all consume on a daily basis. When my doctor showed me the list and shared it with me, he looked straight at me and said, Joyce, what are you going to do? I looked back at him and I said, I don't know. And I left his office that day not knowing what I'm going to do. And fast forward back to 2019, several years ago, I was suffering from a severe pain in my neck. I just woke up and I thought I slept in the wrong position. And so it would go away eventually. But after a week of the pain getting worse, I decided to go and seek medical help. I went to my orthopedic doctor and he did all his tests, did the MRI, and then he said, the facet joints in my neck are severely damaged. So he offered some pain meds and muscle relaxers, which I took for about 2 weeks, no help. So I went back to him and he said, well, I'm gonna have to do surgery. I said, what else can we do? He said, I can send you to see a pain management specialist. I went to see the pain management specialist and he offered what is called a RFA treatment, which basically means they're gonna go in my neck with needles that without any Novocaine or any numbing or anything to try to clean the facet joints, which he said over time it will get better. I did 4 sessions of that and I was worse. I got off the table the last session and I told the doctor, I'm not doing this no more. So I went back to my orthopedic doctor and he says, well, I told you the only other suggestion I have alternative was surgery. So I said, okay, doctor, so what are the side effects of this surgery? And he said, basically, we will have to go in through your vocal cord and it will affect your voice. So possibility of you not being able to speak clearly again and some other things he told me. But before he could finish, I said, stop right there, sir. I talk too much. And therefore, I'm not going to do the surgery. So I'm going to live with the pain. So I came home not knowing what I'm going to do. So I just decided I'm going to have to live with this pain. So I started applying heat and cold and just living with it. In fast forward to 2019, my daughter said to me, they were watching me suffering. And she said, Mom, Colette, who is a friend of the family, have her kids and herself, the family is taking this product called Juice Plus. But of course, because I saw my mom die of diabetes years ago, I thought I was eating right. So I was doing everything and I told her, well, I'm not going to waste my money on that because I'm already eating fruits and veggies. But what you don't know, you just don't know. And so she said, Mom, just try it. I said, okay, let's order it. I called Jennifer, we ordered it. And this was in April of 2019. And May, June, and at the end of June, I woke up one morning and I had no pain in my neck and I couldn't believe it. I kept turning because normally I would have to use my hand to turn my head in whatever position I want to turn it. So I didn't need to do that anymore. I couldn't drive. I was at my son's house. And then I'm like, oh my God, the pain is gone. And also the food allergies the 4 pages that I had, they were foods like garlic, spinach, cabbage, potato, common foods that everyone consumes. So I started introducing them, little by little in my diet. And before I know it, the only ones on the list that I'm not eating are the ones that I never really care for, like eggplant and some other ones. And today I can tell you that all the issues that I've listed to you, I'm not suffering from anything anymore. Most days I walk 5 to 6 miles or more. And I just want to thank Jay Martin for his vision of this company, creating these phenomenal products that are helping people all over the world with the researches and everything. I am so happy. And of course, I'm definitely will tell everybody that I meet who wants to listen, or who, even if they don't want to listen, I'm still going to tell them, because I feel obligated to tell them about what this wonderful product, these food, whole food nutrition can do to their body. What I didn't know, I didn't know. But thank God for Juice Plus and Jay Martin and the Vision and all you people who are so beautiful. I am really grateful. Thank you so much for your time. God bless. Now I will go ahead and introduce my good friend, Wanda McClendon. Wanda McClendon is SC. She's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She's an evangelist, a woman on a mission, and loves making a difference in the lives of everyone she comes in contact with. She's also offers health and hope on this mission. Thank you, Wanda.
Thank you, my friend Joyce. And truly, it is an honor to be with you all on tonight. And my journey started in 2014, actually, not with Juice Plus, but I was sent a wonderful man of God. His name is Elder McClendon. God sent me a husband. He was 84 at the time, and I was 48. So my love mission from God was taking care, and is still taking care of my husband. And from 2014 all the way up to 2019, we traveled, he sang in different churches. He's a gospel singer here in Philadelphia, very anointed man of God. And I just had to make sure that everything was on point with Elder McClendon. And in the process of that, trying to change his diet, and it's hard to change a man's diet after he's been doing that for so long, and I was like, you got to drink more water. He called me the water police, got to stop with the dairy. But yeah, so it was challenging, but in making sure that he was all right, I started losing sight of my own self. And in 2019, I was with another company, and I met Miss Ruth Pressley, and we both did a demonstration. I was demonstrating a product that I was selling at the time. And then I did mine first, and automatically I'm coming in like, oh, my product is much better than that. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know nothing about Juice Plus. So when she started talking about Juice Plus, I sat there like, wow, this makes a whole lot of sense. And I said, now, how can I bring this into what I'm already doing? And it was an answered prayer, actually. But I said, okay, I don't want to jump right into it. Let me learn more about it. And I said, my husband is going through with this, his blood pressure, he was going through his constipation, and my weight was continuing to go up, 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 up. So my concern was, look, I don't want to be on medication. That is just not an option for me. So I heard my prayer being answered through the Lord telling me that I need to add more fruits and vegetables to my diet, because I was slowly going on my journey. He was taking certain meats away from me and everything. So I knew God was working on me, because I was praying, because I wanted to be here to take care of my husband. So I said, once he said that to me, I said, Lord, that's an answered prayer. And I talked to Miss Ruth. I said, I want to join the company. I want to get my product, and I want to learn more as much as I can about Juice Plus. And I tell you the truth, it has been the blessing a true blessing to my life, because everything else that I was doing and selling it was nothing in comparison to what Juice Plus has done for me financially. And nobody knows, because like my husband, he only has one income. I stopped driving the school bus once I became, his wife. And he asked me so lovingly. So we make sacrifices in life. And it was a blessing. I said, okay. I said, Lord, if he asked me, I'm coming off the school bus. And when he asked me, I said, okay, I'll stay home. And I'm glad I did, because his medication had to be adjusted. He was falling asleep behind the wheel. God is good. I said, had I not been obedient, I don't know what would have happened. But I'm so glad, because I was able to pay attention to every detail. When we got on the Juice Plus that first week, he's in the bathroom. Praise the Lord. No more constipation. He's more regular now. More energy. His blood pressure is really stable, really good for his age. Myself, 30 pounds came down, did the shred 10 for a whole month, and I'm still on my journey. So I'm passionate about, just as passionate as I am about taking care of the man that God gave me, I'm that passionate about talking to everyone that I get in contact with about Juice Plus, because truly it has just changed my life. Financially, physically, I'm growing more than ever before. And I was a very shy person. But this business has just blossomed me out like a flower. And I just can't not tell somebody about Juice Plus. So my husband and I, we take our Juice Plus every day. Someone who never even liked almond milk, he loves his shake with his almond milk in it. So, I put all his capsules in there, and except for the omegas, but he loves it. He tells everybody about it. So he's my poster boy for, poster man about Juice Plus. And he tells everybody, she's my wife, she's my doctor, she's my nurse, she's the water police, she's everything that I need her to be. She's a blessing. And like I said, myself, no more bleeding gums. Like I said, I'm still on my journey with my weight loss. I was having problems sleeping, but that's just getting better and better every time. And I just want to thank everyone as a whole, because we learn so much being connected together. It's like God sent me a whole family, and I'm just grateful. I met Miss Arlita when I first joined, and I just couldn't stop crying. She is just so beautiful. I'm like, wow, like everybody is so beautiful. And I just feel so blessed to be a part of the Juice Plus company. And I'm looking forward to growing my team. And
thank you, Wanda, so much.
Yes.
Thank you, Wanda. And now we're going to introduce Coach Carla Joy. Carla is a certified health educator. She's a wellness forum practitioner, and she's just a mentor to many. So Carla, can you share your story? Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for letting me have an opportunity to share my story. I can have chocolate any time of day if I want to, but my life was not always like that. I used to binge on chocolate or chicken or Doritos, and my health suffered. So in 2009, when I was in my doctor's office, imagine with me, she comes in the door and says, "Well, young lady, you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and prediabetes." My world slowed down. My life that I thought was about to take off was taking a nosedive. I panicked, but then I prayed. You see, I had been in doctors' offices standing next to the doctor when they spoke to their patients and told them the same thing. So I didn't want management. I prayed for a cure. I searched for about 3 years And then I saw the documentary Forks Over the Knives, and I listened to a lecture by Dr. Michael Greger in which he shared the research that showed that I was on the right path. It was nutrition. Nutrition is the solution. So I jumped in to do it myself. I was shopping, washing, chopping, and washing up. That was a lot of work. So in October 2012, when I met Jennifer New, and she said, do you know there's an easier way for you to get more fruits and vegetables? She talked about quality, variety, and the big C, convenience, without extra work. I jumped in with both feet. And then she said the magic word rebate. I said, sign me up. I'm a Sam's Club girl. I had no idea the difference it would make. My friends noticed the difference first. They noticed that my skin was clearing up. They kept asking me, what are you doing to look younger every year? They noticed I wasn't calling them every day so that I wouldn't fall asleep at the wheel. They noted, and I noticed that I was able to end my long days as a teacher, knowing which class I was supposed to go to, which lesson I was supposed to teach, and which homework I was supposed to pick up. What a difference it was making. But 12 months into my journey, I went back to my doctor, and she walks in again. Well, young lady, you have a clean bill of health. Can you imagine my surprise? No more high blood pressure, no more high cholesterol, no more prediabetes. My mother had died of cancer, and her father had died the same year when I was just 12 years old. So to know that my cholesterol was no longer a marker for increased risk of cancer made a world of difference for me. The concentrated fruits and vegetables, along with the others of the 6 pillars of health. Remember, I was walking, drinking more water, trying to sleep more and de-stress, etc. But the concentrated fruits and vegetables were working on the inside, and it was reducing my numbers on the outside and the inside. So I've been helping people get healthy ever since. But what Juice Plus did for me was it allowed me to dream again, maybe of a new profession. So I went back to school and I became a health educator. And now I'm a health and life coach. This means that I'm making a difference, not only for myself and my own future, but I'm also helping other people to dream. When they hear that my Juice Plus check was enough to cover the payment for my car every month consistently until my car was paid off, they too can begin to dream for themselves. Of course, I'm not making financial claims, but maybe we can dream again. And I'm helping more people get healthy and dream of financial stability. I'm magnifying the difference that Jennifer New and Juice Plus made in my life. I'm so grateful to be part of this community. Thank you.
Thank you everyone tonight for listening to our stories. We hope that you can share our stories with others and talk to the person who invited you on the call to learn more about our mission and our health and hope.
Thank you guys so much for sharing tonight. We are here every Thursday night sharing stories. I invite all of you to stay on the line. We will have a training event by Arlita tonight. So I invite you to stay and hang out with us for the next half an hour. I'm going to end this call so we can stop the recording here.